On today's episode of Learning How to Skateboard in 30 Days, I'm going to show you guys how I learned how to do a Casper Flop. Here we go. The first thing I like to do when learning a new trick is to actually take the board in my hands and go through the motion of what the trick is supposed to look like. Doing so creates a mental picture in my head from that top-down perspective and makes the trick much easier to replicate the correct way once you know what it's supposed to look like. The next thing I try and work on is actually getting on the board and trying to land said trick. I know this is skipping a lot of basic tutorials for this trick, but it's a big confidence issue, especially as a newer skater. Just putting yourself out there and trying to land something, even if you might fall, is the best way to actually get better. You can see I'm going into that Casper position and then from there doing a little flip and body varial landing on the other side. I know that's not how you're supposed to do this trick. I know that obviously the trick itself is a lot more complex, but it's actually a great stepping stone for the next step of the trick, and it builds that confidence when you actually start landing on the board. The next step is actually getting that rotation that you need with your right foot, flicking it behind while trying your best to land the trick with your left foot. So what I'm going to be doing here is, like I said, flipping my right foot behind me after I'm in the Casper position, and then trying to get back onto the board after that. This requires a lot of speed, a lot more than I actually thought. So if you're actually trying to learn this trick, you're going to need to actually really work on using both of your legs very quickly and then jumping right on the board. I know it's very scary for people that are learning, but if I can do it, you can do it. And that's pretty much it. Just remember that when your right foot is scooping the board behind you, you have to simultaneously be flicking your left foot while also carrying your body weight forward with momentum so you can actually land the trick. I think landing the trick itself is the hardest part, but once you can do it once, it becomes incredibly easy to replicate. You can see after taking the 2 to 3 minutes to actually learn this trick, I can land it almost every single time. And here's what the trick looks like after only about 10 minutes of me practicing it. I know a lot of you guys know that I'm currently in the middle of a Learning How to Skateboard in 30 Days challenge, and personally, this trick is probably the coolest thing that I know how to do. I know how to ollie, I know how to do a couple other things, but this is the first real trick that I feel I can add to my repertoire. And it's actually a lot of fun to do. It's a great confidence booster. So let me know what I can be working on in the comments. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.